Hey there, this is Natraj. Welcome back to yet another video. In this video, this is going to be an exciting video because whenever I meet a stranger and he gets to know that I am a trader, the immediate question that he asks is how to predict the market. Natraj, how do you predict the market? Right. So this is the question I get even from the experienced trader that nowadays market is moving randomly. So obviously most of the people get confused with the direction of the market. Is there any way by which we can define the direction, especially for intraday trading, just before market hours, in the opening hours itself? Can we define the direction of the market? The answer is absolutely yes, and that is what we're going to focus in this particular video. Well, before we move forward, I want to give you two important instructions. The instruction number one: if you are watching this video without having a basic ideas of market profile, at least like an initial balance concept or value area, so if you don't know about those concepts, you can watch my other market profile videos, and after that come back to this video to have a better clarity. And second, watch this video till the end, because every single information I'm going to share has an interlink connection between them. If you miss one of them, obviously you're going to miss the entire concept. It's better that you watch this video till the end. Well, let's get started. Right now, whatever you are seeing is basically an AmiBroker software. That software I use it for my charting, scanner, exploration, backtesting, the strategy development, so what. So every single activity that I do in my trading, I use this software. So this is the most intensive software that I use in my trading. All right. So if you want to know more about this software, you can still watch the video that I uploaded in our YouTube channel. It's available in our YouTube channel. You can watch it. You will have a better idea of using the AmiBroker software. Well, I opened the Bank Nifty chart here. I plotted the Bank Nifty chart. This is a 15-minute chart here. The first thing that we're going to understand is initial balance. So what is initial balance? As the name implies, this is a range that market gives a time to balance. All right. So that is what the market profile concept suggests. So initial balance is the range or the period or the time frame market takes to consolidate in the opening range of the market. That is what we call it as an initial balance range. In order to standard it, in order to objectify it, majority of the market profile traders use the first 1 hour range as the initial balance range. For example, this is the 15-minute chart here. In this case, if you consider 1, 2, 3, 4, the first four candle is nothing but the initial balance candle. So in this entire range is nothing but the initial balance range. The high of this particular range, you can in a simple sense, I can say the first 1 hour candle. Okay, so let's assume it as a first 1 hour candle. In first 1 hour candle, the high of the first 1 hour candle is called the initial balance high, and the low of the first 1 hour candle called the initial balance low. All right, this is an IB low, this is a IB high. Obviously, what is the close? This is the close. Here is where we have the close. We can call this as a IBC, or initial balance close. Well, once we understand this IB concept, defining the strategy becomes very easy for us. There is a concept called acceptance and rejection. What does it mean? For example, market opened here. Okay, so market opened here, and after that, if you see the overall transaction, it traded below. So by seeing this particular information, what we can call it as that market accepted this gap. Okay, so market accepted this gap and market traded downward direction. This is just a fair example I'm giving it to you. Basically, let's say assume that market opened gap up. Okay, market opened gap up and market started trading in above direction, in the gap up direction. That we can call it as market acceptance in the gap direction. Similarly, for example, let's say this is a resistance zone and market closes decisively above this particular level and started moving in this particular direction. What does it mean? It means that market accepted the breakout. It's as simple as that we call it as an acceptance and rejection. This is a second concept. Now let's move to the straightly concept of defining the direction for the day. How can we define the direction for the entire day? In order to do that, the first step is we will wait till the completion of first 1 hour. That means the fourth candle, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are going to see the market at 10:50. Once the 10:15 happens, we are going to take two values here, where the IB closed and what is the open. This is a concept of IB acceptance and rejection. So this basically IB acceptance and rejection in terms of the technical concept of market profile. All right. So this is the open. In this example, this was the open of first 1 hour and this was the close of first 1 hour. This is an IBC, this is a IBO, initial balance open, or this open is constant for entire day, by the way. All right. So in this case, we are going to compare the close of first 1 hour to the open price of the day. In this case, market closed when IB happened, market closed below the open of that particular day. This shows a negative sentiment. I will mark this particular thing as negative. Vice versa, assume in this particular case, all right, let me check out this. Yeah, this is the open of the day and this is the close. This candle close is nothing but the IB close is here. So we are going to compare the open and the IB close. In this case, it is positive. When we have a positive IB, then the day of the direction we will assume to be as positive. Similarly, if it is negative, like this, we will call it as a negative day. All right. So what does it mean? After 1 hour, we are going to see the IB close, where the IB closed compared to the open of the day. If it is negative, then we will assume that the entire day's direction is going to be negative. And similarly, for positive, the IB close has to be above the open of the day. So how much time do we left with? Obviously, 5.5 hours we left after the completion of IB range. So this is how we are going to define the direction for any particular day. But now the question comes, how many times it has predicted the markets in the right direction? This is not about an entry or exit, that comes later. All right. The first step defining the direction I'm talking about is that in which way the market is trying to go for today's market. All right. So in this case, it has predicted properly, which means market, the IB acceptance is negative, and after that market traded in a downward direction. So how can we confirm it? Suppose if I want to check this, okay, so now I have a concept and I want to check this for all the data, because I have the data from 2008. So that means almost 13 years data I have, and I want to check this concept for those 13 years. Well, now concept looks so simple. Let's verify this. Let's verify this by checking it in the real-time environment, how this particular thing has predicted the market movement. Well, so for that I coded by using the AmiBroker software here. I coded it in terms of the overall conditions. In this case, I'm exploring for 15-minute chart. You can see the 15-minute chart here, and I'm running this particular analysis on Bank Nifty continuous futures for last 13-year data. How I consider the data? For example, assume that you have seen the first 1 hour condition and you know that it is a positive, and we will compare the same open price with the closing price of that particular day. If this is also positive, then our condition is true. That means we predicted in the right manner. Similarly, for example, after first hour, the IB range is negative, and after that we will compare the close of that particular day with the open price, and if it is negative, the close of that particular day is still negative, that means our condition is true. Suppose in other sense, assume that you predicted the the IB is positive, that means you predicted the day as positive movement, but after closing, if you consider the closing is below the open, that means what? The entire day became negative, but you predicted the positive. So this basically becomes false in our condition. We are going to check wherever this particular true condition happened. Suppose in this case, we predicted how many times we predicted the in the right manner. That is what we are going to analyze by using the exploration window here. So let me click on the exploration, and after that we got the results here. This is the beauty of AmiBroker. The moment of click, you will get all the details here. In this, what does it mean? So out of 3233, this is the total trading day. 3233 is the total trading day, which is last 13 years. Out of which 1124 times we predicted the market, the bullish market, in the right manner. Similarly, 1155 times bearish movement we predicted in the right manner. That's what it means. Remaining time, our condition failed. Our condition or our analysis failed in remaining time. So let's see how many times we have predicted in the right direction. So 1124 plus 1155. So overall, 2279 times we predicted the market direction in the right manner out of 3233. So let me divide it by 3233 and multiply it by 100 in order to convert it to percentage. 70.49% of the time we predicted the market direction in the right manner. There are few tricks that I will discuss in the end of the video, but now let's focus. Okay, so by using this basic concept, we predicted the market almost by 70.5% of the time. This is only for the intraday. So let's check this particular thing for Nifty. These are the major indexes in India, and we are checking on that particular part. So here we got the result for Nifty. So out of 3,200 208 days, we predicted 1,047 times bullish movement in the right manner and 1,103 times bearish movement in the right manner. So let's add up that 1,047 plus 1103 divided by 3,208. These are the total number of days. And if you multiply it by 100, you will get the percentage details. 67% of the time we've been right in our direction, predicting the direction of the market for Nifty. So I'm not saying this on a blind manner. So basically we check this the last overall 13 years data, and after that we are saying this. Well, let's again move to the chart here. There are days here, again I want to tell you, this is just about the direction. The movement can come from anywhere. For example, let's say this is an IV range. Okay, so this is an IV range. Once you predicted the day as positive after the IV range, the direction can continue like this, or market can come down and it can close like this, or it can stay like this. So these are the possibilities. Well, these are the possibilities once we direction about 70% of the time in Bank Nifty and 67 to 68% of the time in Nifty. This is one simple concept by using which we have defined the direction for the day. Obviously 67-70% of the time, if we are being right on our direction, that means it's a good thing. All right, so it is not a joke. How can we develop the strategies on it? For that, you need to understand further concepts of market profile, like IB range analysis in the right manner and entry points. So obviously entry point matters the most and exit point also matters the most. That is what is going to define the fate here. But I will give you one example by using this concept. How can you define the strategy? All right, you can definitely define the strategy on option rating. How can you do that? Well, assume that you predicted this particular day as negative. After 1 hour, you know that market direction is going to be negative for about 70% probability. All right, in that sense, you can write the open price call option. Option rating, basically option rating. Why option rating? Because option rating has a edge in terms of the time as well. Okay, so even if it comes like this and it ends at the closing, you will have a fair possibility of securing your profits in the end of the day. So that is the basic advantage with an option rating. And basically you know that about 70% of the time market closes below this particular level, which is the open price of that day. Similarly, same applies to the concept of positive thing. So if you know that market is going to be positive on that particular day, you can write the put option for that open price of that particular day. This is just a fair example. All right, so but you need to back test it and you need to define it. Well, I hope this video was helpful to you. This is what I wanted to share through this video. This is a simple concept, but yet very effective in the real market environment. So don't directly jump into the concept just by believing my words. I request you to back test it in a proper manner, and if you can develop a strategy around it, so think about it and work on the concept of back testing. Once you define the strategy, all the entry, exit and risk management stuff, then you can take the further steps. By saying that, I want to end this video. I hope this video was helpful to you, and if you like the content, please hit the like button and also share this video with your friends. Today is a Mahashivratri. May Lord Shiva bless you with all prosperities, happiness and healthy wealthy life. Wishing you all most and more. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.